All days are not perfect. All days are not equal. We are meant to be bashed sometimes. We are meant to be downgraded sometimes. We deserve to be downgraded. We deserve to cry. We deserve to be insulted. We deserve to be grumpy. We deserve to lose something. Every single day is not the synonym of victory. Simultaneous victory cannot happen every single day. Sometimes we should learn how to sacrifice. Sometimes we need to accept the bitter truth. Sometimes we need to cry. Sometimes we need to stand before the looking glass and see ourselves as vulnerable. Sometimes we need to embrace our weakness. Sometimes we need to learn how to say sorry. Sometimes we need to learn how to tell others, yes, I am a failure. Sometimes we need to get dejected. Sometimes we cannot present our aura. Sometimes our strength may be repressed. Sometimes we cannot achieve the rank where we stand for the first position. Sometimes the stage is not ours. Sometimes we don't have that bravery. Sometimes we are not brave enough to look at somebody who is exceedingly powerful. Sometimes we need to know we do not know everything. Sometimes we need to inculcate everything where we see ourselves as extremely timid and faint. Sometimes we are physically ill. Sometimes we suffer from illness. Sometimes mental illness comes. Sometimes our expectation fails. Sometimes we have to believe somebody else is better than us. Sometimes we need to be mocked. Sometimes we can be mocked. Sometimes we know that we cannot hold our grudges. Sometimes we are not powerful. Sometimes we have fear of anything. Sometimes we have that fearness. Sometimes we hold that vulnerability that should be expressed. Sometimes we cannot think that we are meant to be teaching, rather, we can learn. Sometimes joy doesn't come. Sometimes grief is permanent, maybe for 2 weeks, maybe for a month. Sometimes people vent on us and we have to tolerate that. Sometimes we need to trust people, but the outcome can be something very surprising. Seeing that that person is not our friend. Sometimes, whom we used to think that that person was our friend can be extremely different, unlike our expectation. Sometimes, we can be the hot topic of somebody else's dining table. Sometimes, the person we are greeting to may not be answered. These are all about our lives, and these are bitter truth. So the moment we are experiencing this, but accepting this in a positive way, there we start living our life from. That's all for tonight. Thank you.